come February, there's a good look inside Allegiant Stadium just off the 15 here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played in a long time.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they're hitting their stride of late, winners of 3 of their last 4. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Raiders offense heading out with their new man under center for 2023, the former Patriot, former 49er, Jimmy Garoppolo.
It's another typical season for Jimmy G last year. When he was out there, he was excellent, leading the 49ers to 7 wins and throwing 4 times as many touchdowns as interceptions. Then the injury bug bit again. But Las Vegas, they're counting on him being able to do the exact same thing they saw in San Francisco, but avoiding injury while doing so.
Escapes the defender, and way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. They finally caught up to him there at the end of the play, but great inside handoff, and what a powerful run.
The first few yards seemed relatively easy. Then it got tougher, right? And that's where he showed that he was not going to go down easily. He was not going to be denied until he got everything he could out of that run.
A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 20 carries, 76 yards.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs.
And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 42 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip, and I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Let's go, man.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Garoppolo. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop him.
So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders.
Back deep for the Jets, McCole Hardman.
And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. So here are the Jets now backed up to start their first drive.
They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive, because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The numbers a week ago for Cook. 23 carries, 77 yards, and a touchdown.
And last week he had another touchdown to his total. He continues to be the #1 scorer in the league in terms of rushing touchdowns. And what more can you do to help your team than find the end zone?
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll run for it. Cook. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now Fields. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They snap it to Fields. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they'll wind up getting the yards they needed on 4th and 3. Fields throwing again. And that one too wide.
What kind of throw is that, man?
The Jets at 500.
Nigga not even under pressure.
On the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like back.
They didn't got to hold on to that shit, bro. I hit.
What a nice play he made there in the open field. Brandon, watching their tape from last week,
I hit secure catch for a fucking reason.
Forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
That is caught.
Well, secure that shit before that. Nigga caught that shit ball was still out, then he fucking fell to the ground.
Back to throw. Fields completes it to Hardman. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying,
the Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to, just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, There's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lot. But barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. Garoppolo to throw on second down. Here's back-to-back catches for Davante Adams. And Davante's going to have a Raiders first down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. That's to the rookie from Notre Dame, Michael Mayer. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Play action, Garoppolo. And it's complete to Adams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
That was a really nice play, to be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Chuck Clark coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Give us pass interference, we'll take it.
Flag comes in, and the contact may have come too early.
Thank you.
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little deep.
I'm finna cook this linebacker. That's not even a linebacker the whole time. That's a corner or something. Jeez, you came back and helped the wrong person. Whoever that receiver was supposed to get to the next level.
A little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. Play action. It's Fields taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it's going to be 2.
Poor accuracy, touch pass.
And incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Bro, he's supposed to cook him.
He's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 52 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
On first down, it's Fields. And incomplete.
Catch the fucking ball, Lazard. 6'5" for what?
That'll bring up second down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive.
Bruh, I stepped up. How am I possibly under pressure? If anything, that's a late goddamn hit.
So here's Greg to Zerline now as they'll try for the field goal. Zerline's kick is up and through. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So we're trading first half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. We got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers?
God damn, CJ Mosley, you slow as fuck.
Think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line.
Oh, 23.
Nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will tie things up at 6-6.
Let me throwing that route. Shoot, just pick well.
And also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Here's the Jets offense.
Whoever was supposed to block him that didn't block him fucking sold.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter.
Madden, come on.
The second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to submit it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Robert Spillane, ex of the Steelers, is there on the stop. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Here's Cook again.
Bro, who is that?
Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And that's caught inside the 35.
Linebacker shouldn't have been able to stay with him anyway.
Getting this inside the 30. Now a 1st down throw, Fields.
Fucking pick, I knew it. God damn. That's the fucking ball where it's supposed to be.
And the Raiders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So it was a... here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 61 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. A pass complete downfield to Renfro.
How do I run commit up the middle and they run a play action and no one's there?
Hunter Renfro, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Time for another drive here for this Jets offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know,
There's no reason for me to be struggling to run the fucking ball up the middle when these niggas are supposed to be blocking up the middle. Are you serious?
Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
And he picks up about...
How does he get 6 yards when that was like a 4-yard fucking carry?
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
What the fuck? Oh my god. This game is full of shit.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On play action, it's Garoppolo. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
Shit should have been a fucking fumble.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? Under pressure, and they get to him again. C.J. Mosley drops him again for the second straight play, and it brings up 4th down. Carlson able to put this one through, and that one makes this a 10-point game at 16-6. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down.
Fucking, I can't believe they call this shit a fumble.
That's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
And New York set to take the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction.
Niggas running slow as shit. Niggas is jogging.
Geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st down, Fields. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 35-yard line. Now Cook running right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody.
Here we go.
It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. Fields. This is caught. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Jets have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Zerline good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Taken at the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone.
Shit should have been a fumble.
As he's taken down.
He got his stick from hell just now.
So here are the Raiders now to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat of this ball game as well. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive.
Come on, bro.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 82 yards.
Nobody's out there.
Here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. And they'll take him down.
Damn, you made the tackle, but you gave the nigga the 1st down.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson.
What the fuck is that? You know what? Y'all niggas doing anything.
14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider 1st. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
That'll give them 8 that time, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
You think that they're not going to run the ball inside right here?
Now Garoppolo on the bootleg.
Where the fuck are you going, 44? Oh, my goodness.
But now before getting this inside the 25. 22 yards there, a 1st down. On play action, now Garoppolo.
Bro, you know, I'm sick of this shit.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Because if that's the case, you're already back there. Okay, 11. I put you on the QB spy. Who the fuck are you guarding?
Guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And some strong running. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Garoppolo.
Oh my goodness, Amos. I know that's you.
From 4 yards out. And
We gotta try to go down here and fucking score all fast.
Extra point by Carlson.
Fuck.
Up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. New York set to take the field. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
No, that's not where he fucking throw the ball. Damn.
Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer.
What kind of shit is that?
2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Why is he open, Sauce? Damn.
First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. To throw is Garoppolo. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Fields.
Oh my gosh.
Too far in front, he couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Flush to his right. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. All eyes on Fields. It's complete. Lazard. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. Fields. Catch is made here by Earl Smith Jr. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Now Fields. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle. So
that's so dumb. How is that inaccurate?
Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And the Raiders are going to...
He's open. I should have threw it to Irv Smith. But he's in space. That's supposed to go right there where the fucking 10 is. Not way the fuck down there. Right there where the fucking 10 marker is.
Again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. A first down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, trying to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
So it's a win here for the...
Fucking garbage ass nigga Amos giving shit the fuck up. Make no fucking sense. Hey, too damn old for that shit. Nigga fucking 30 years old. What the fuck y'all need to work on? Fucking game plan is simple every fucking week. If we're not running inside, we're running outside. Shit makes no fucking sense. I'm tired of getting fucking bum rushed every time I drop back to throw the ball.
She's okay with being a little absurd and punk. It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And up next is one of the best nicknames in football, Sauce Gardner.
Well, there is a brand new stadium starting to take shape just across the way, but for now, the action is here at Highmark Stadium in Buffalo, New York. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. Well, here come the Bills for their first possession, led out by their 27-year-old quarterback in year 6. It's Josh Allen.
Anytime anyone throws for over 300 yards in a game, you know their name is going to be considered for Offensive Player of the Week. And in the AFC last week, our guy got it.
Yeah, he was the guy on top of his game. He'll try to duplicate that here in this one.
It probably did get deleted. I don't see it on my shit, so.
Allen going to go to the air right away. And his first look is incomplete. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Bills winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here in Buffalo. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Allen. Pushes past him. Shedding the tackle and gives him some room.
All you niggas got one-on-one. Quentin Williams is getting double. You telling me can't none of you niggas win a battle in a matter of 4 seconds?
Task here this afternoon. What are some of the keys for them if they want to come out on top?
Well, the first thing, partner, is they just allow completion there. They don't want to get a string of those going. Let him get his confidence. Let him get into the rhythm of the game, the flow of the game. And all
roughing the passer. Can't none of these niggas get back there regularly, so how the fuck is it roughing the passer? Nigga is in front of him. What the fuck is the ref look? You know what?
A little bit, knock a few balls away, and make things uncomfortable for him. Because if he feels relaxed, you are in for a tough afternoon.
Allen now on first down.
Hey. Why the fuck are you so far off of him, Reed?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run. First carry for Damian Harris. And he's free.
Fucking kidding me.
It's a foot race. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line.
Now you niggas like to give up fucking slant routes.
And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Harris.
Make the fucking tackle the first time. 53, you make that tackle, there's no touchdown.
Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have to linemen come and have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. Sheds off the tackle. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So now here comes the
fucking Fields selling me last week. O-line selling me as well.
By a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State, it's Justin Fields.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdowns.
Fucking hold on to the ball, nigga. Are you?
TD pass in that game, so he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Gotta be fucking kidding me.
Here's Fields. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed.
Come the fuck on, bro. Milano is not.
First down there, but it's incomplete.
The Jets at 4.
Bro, this game.
Game under 500. And Charles, they were losers last time. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but...
Nigga, catch the ball, Irv.
Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
So back-to-back incomplete.
Shadir's about to get cooked by a tight end, bro. I don't ever want to see them put that motherfucking strap celebration on him ever again.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it. No, he didn't. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. That is incomplete.
Come on, that's a late hit, ref.
Momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small...
What kind of shit is that?
This drive reaches the end zone.
Off play action, Fields. Catch is made by Hardman. Touchdown! Mecole Hardman. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Naheem Hines now out of his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Offense returns to the field. There's the running back, the bruiser from Alabama, Damian Harris.
And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs...
This nigga had a fucking curl to flat.
...rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over...
If someone's in front of you,
The numbers for him from
come the fuck down. You know what?
4 catches, 53 yards, and a touchdown.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Allen to Diggs there for a Buffalo first.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
You talk about this Jets defense.
It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team...
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right,
75, you gonna put hands on somebody?
And he's going to take this.
I can only tiptoe for so fucking long.
yards, but no more than that. Second down. There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 14 carries, 67 yards.
He's really been someone special to watch this season. It brings a real unique element to their offense.
There's no reason that he should even be close to catching me.
Come up with an answer for a back playing as well as he has been. They've got their work cut out for them in this one as he chases another big week.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw. Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly. And that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And he will be out of bounds here on
where's the late fucking hit
play of this first quarter. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter.
Damn.
As they go to work on a 1st and goal. Now it's Fields off the bootleg. This is caught. Touchdown, Jets. Irv Smith Jr. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have taken the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's got the hook.
No way. I'm right the fuck there, Madden.
To the 30 before being taken down. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Shrugs him off. And they'll get him down after a
so nobody else is going to chase. God damn.
Linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there.
About fucking time.
Play defensively. And Harris is not going to get there. Great work defensively to stop him short. The kick by Bass is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get...
And now off to the races down the right side. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Jets. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with.
Second return on the season. My nigga.
The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And no alley to be
should have been a fumble. All right.
And he's dropped at the 18. The Bills ready to take over. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Hines. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Allen. Oh, and his early struggles continue.
About time.
There's another one intercepted. Sauce Gardner puts it on. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
What you just saw there, 1st-round talent, 2nd year, even more success. A pick 6 for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year 1. By year 2, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. Powering his way forward.
Oh, we didn't just get that up.
Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo.
I'm over here too busy trying to cut stick.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
Well, let's be honest. A lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, and if you do, you're taking on some responsibility, but he was happy to do so there.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And some wind going over. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 54 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
That looked like a 2-deep coverage, which we call cover 2. And what that really means is you have corners, what we call rolled up in about a 5-yard area on the outside receivers. Then your safeties are back closer to the hash marks near the middle of the field, somewhere around 10 to 12 yards back. So if you can break through the first level.
Under a heavy rush.
Oh, my, get rid of it, my nigga.
And now they're in the hurry up.
Get rid of it. That's all I want you to do is get rid of the goddamn ball.
The 20. And he will finally be tracked down at the Bills' 14-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Fields. Dancing to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is Fields. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, as the first half is winding down. And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Now they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Tua Tagovailoa leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes.
Halftime
Next,
over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Over the visiting Seahawks. Cooper Kupp with a touchdown catch from Matthew Stafford.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. And you see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. So officially now a 1,000-yard campaign for him, but I don't think he's going to take his foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, it's one of those thoughts, though, that creeps into your mind because there is a little mini celebration over on the sidelines. Everybody, hey, job well done, over 1,000 already. But guaranteed, as you noted, someone's jumped in that huddle and said, a lot more to be done, guys. Let's not, would you say, take your foot off the pedal? Let's not do that right now. But there is that possibility as people can get self-satisfied. The greats do not. We'll find out what he's made of.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 51 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Defense really kept him in check running the football in the first half. Maybe that'll be a spark for him here in half 2.
So 2 words come to mind for me. Resilient, because he has to keep bouncing back after some limiting runs. And how about relentless? Keep going, knowing that you may pop one as he just did there.
Going up top. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I hate that for a couple of reasons because he was
Nice
open.
ample gain on the ground on the previous play. Going for the big shot on that one unsuccessfully.
Under pressure, and he will go down.
Right, Von fucking Miller.
At the 38. Von Miller in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They're going
Bro, what?
This is intercepted. There he goes left side. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
This game is full of shit. Cause he got hooked up on him, right? So why the fuck don't he stumble right there? Nigga, legs crossed and all.
Offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive?
I want them to let me die for that. Or fucking stretch out for that because I'm right there.
Harris running straight ahead. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. A well-designed corner.
Good shit, Bryce Hall. Because there was a nigga wide the fuck over, and I'm glad they didn't call illegal contact.
As he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will be... Spotted at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. So out now come the Jets. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right.
There's no way I should be getting tackled by one person with his X Factor on.
Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice
Make that shit make sense.
Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
That's bullshit. Fuck am I?
Running for it. Here's Cook. And he brings
Holding. Let me guess.
46. Good enough for the first.
Illegal man downfield. Holding. Yeah. Of course it is. We'll take the 4th and 10.
Mekhi Becton, first-round pick in 2020. The offense staying out there.
I swear to being Lazard, if you don't run this fucking seam like your life depends on it.
Snap it to Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Jets first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Cook up the gut. Matt Milano, an all-pro last year, in on the tackle.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Come on, bruh. Why am I under pressure every throw?
Open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Throwing on third down, Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 18. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now it's Fields. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League. Back now in Buffalo. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4.
60, you help Chip, the dude that's 78 blocking. 60, then you go grab 50.
Cook.
That did not go how it was supposed to.
Into the end zone for a Jets touchdown.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Zerline good with a PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And that is caught. It's Davis. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Allen. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 58 yards. And the Bills are able to cut into that deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. And this game, it could very well turn out to be the shocker of the weekend. Not too many expecting them to come in here and win. And they're not just winning, they're dominating. And now trying to finish this one off.
Here we go.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. Here's Thomas Morstead now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. And this returnable for Hines. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's Stephon Diggs as he and the rest of the offense get ready to go again. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Allen now on 1st down. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I'm sorry, I'm getting the fuck out of this goddamn game.
Near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And again, it's Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by DJ Reed. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Another drive coming up for New York's offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook down to about the 45.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here we go.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Here's Cook again. And he'll be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 40-yard line. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
They'll run for it. Cook. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They run again on first down. Cook. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Tackle made there by Matt Milano. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 139 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They'll run with Hall. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Here we go on 4th down. And this winds up a disaster nowhere near the marker. Dalvin Cook turned away on 4th down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
Getting the football to Davis on an out route. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down and 3. Allen going to throw.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Jets force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him. He ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Fields going to keep it running right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Holding offense.
They get the USC man, Elijah Vera Tucker.
Still first down.
Fields going to keep it once more. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Now, and nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And now the Jets are going to get this one, and that might be all she wrote. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Jets, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back to 500 at 5-5. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bills, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff.
Came a long way, came a long way, came a long way, came a long way, been a long way, real long way, and it's still that way, still that way, still that way, still broad day, live that way, drill that way, came a long way, real long way, been a long way, real long way, and it's still that way, 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 still that way. Eastside Johnny, pull up with the mob, real John got it. Grinding from the bottom, blood on my hands, ain't no dirt on my body. With big body, block, it'll be a real big problem. Whole lot of priors, that's something you don't know nothing about it. Still that way, you they built that way. I been more in pain, way to broad day. Really short fuse, done had a long day. Body like wow.